Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steph. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you like everything you see. Today I'm going to be trying yet another indie makeup brand, another indie eyeshadow palette, and that comes to us from Menagerie Cosmetics. This is the Indigo Ink eyeshadow palette inspired by the octopus, and let me show you what this 12 pan beauty looks like. In this palette, you are getting 7 pigmented buttery matte shades, 4 multiple color shifting shadows, and 1 chameleon shade. This palette retails for $45 on the Menagerie Cosmetics website. It is currently sold out, but it is on waitlist, so you most definitely can sign up for that. It is talc-free, cruelty-free, vegan, and proudly made in the USA. It is made in Washington. So I cannot wait to dive into this beauty. Oh, you do get a full-size mirror on the back, and it is that typical cardboard packaging. I'll be creating 2 looks with this beauty today, and then of course I will give you my final thoughts at the end of the video, letting you know what I think about this palette. This is only the second palette that I pick up from Menagerie Cosmetics, so I'm still very new to the brand. The first palette I picked up from them was their collaboration with Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner, and that is the Serenity palette, and I will pull that palette out along with another one that I think is very similar to this one. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned towards the end to hear my thoughts and check out those dupe alternatives that you might already have in your stash. So if you guys want to see this new Indigo Ink palette from Menagerie Cosmetics in action, keep on watching. Guys, and as usual, all of the products that I'm using both on and off camera will be linked in the description box of today's video. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up purchasing, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I've already primed my eyelids using the Natasha Denona Work and Set Cream Gel Liner in the shade Nude. Okay, so what do we want to do today? I have a green top on. I'm actually getting ready to go to work. I'm filming this before I go to work. This shade looks very interesting to me. This shade is called Ink Defense. So I think I want to use this shade in the first look. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with small spaces first, and I'm just going to blow that out on the crease, and then we'll transition from there. And I'm using a new BK Beauty A501. This is one of the brushes in collaboration with Angie from Hot and Flashy. Guys, I highly recommend checking out that brush set. These are some of my favorite, have become some of my favorite BK Beauty brushes. There are 3 in particular that I'm just head over heels with, this being one of them. And they're just, you know, eye brushes that really help us fine-tune our look. They really help us get into the creases, just precision. And these brushes were definitely needed in the BK Beauty line, and I'm so glad that Angie and Lisa's the owner of BK Beauty, that they were able to collaborate and just give us things that we could really use to take our eye look to the next level. So I'm just kind of stamping and then lightly blending the edges as I go. I'll be going to work with 2 different eye looks today, which, you know what, people probably won't even notice. And I have to wear a mask, so it's all good. All right, so for being such a light shade, this is definitely building up and giving me some amazing pigment. I haven't even swatched this palette yet. Can't wait to do that. Okay, so I think we got a nice blend there. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is called Ink Blot. And I'm taking that on another BK Beauty and Angie brush. This is the A502. Again, another one of my favorites. And I'm gonna be building this up out here in the outer corner, and I'm also going to run it in the crease. I'm going back in with the shade Small Spaces, just right above, to lightly blend the edges. Okay, now let's add some shimmer. I think I'm just gonna go straight in with Ink Defense. Apply with my finger first. Oh, wow. Okay, this is like a purple to green shift. My kind of shade. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Perfect with these colors. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to a brush. This is the Morphe M124, and I did spray it. Look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. All right, now let's move down to the lower lash line, and I think what I want to do, I'm going to keep it. Do I want to keep it? Actually, no. You know what? Let's go in with this shade. The shade is called Nori. Right? Yeah, Nori. And I'm picking up Nori on a BK207. Ooh, this is my kind of shade. I'm gonna put that right here in the inner corner as well. Oh, this shade is beautiful. I'm just dragging it down a little bit too. What do you guys think? I love it. Okay, but I need to deepen up that lower lash line a bit, so I think I'm going to go back in with ink blot right here and tightline the lower lash line with it. I'm using a Rephr 03. Perfect brush for doing this little detailed work. Clean that brush off. Now I'm going to go back in with Ink Defense, and I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. I'm not going to drag it down. I'm just going to leave it right there. Okay, let me do some liner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 1. All right, guys, so this is the completed look number 1 with the Indigo ink palette from Menagerie Cosmetics. I added a little bit of Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with this one from ColourPop. It is the cream gel liner in the shade Aglow. This was from the Lush Life collection. I think it's currently sold out though. And then for top lash line, black liquid liner, of course, as always, Wet n Wild Breakup Proof. And this is the look. I love it. I love this duochrome shade. It's just so, so pretty. And that green, nice. Let's jump over to the left eye and start creating look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I want to incorporate the red shades, maybe even this shade here, perhaps this shade. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with Ink Floyd. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Ink Floyd. I'm going to work that in the crease. And I'm taking that on a BK Beauty A503. If I say it's from BK Beauty and it has an A before the number, that means it's from the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. And this is going to be a permanent collection in the line. The brushes are not going anywhere. I think they're currently in stock right now too, so make for a really nice Christmas gift. Who's already started their Christmas shopping? I wait for Black Friday for all the sales because I usually give like beauty related gifts and stuff. And so I just wait and buy my gifts at that time. But, you know, if I do see something from now until then that's a good deal that I know, you know, a family member or friend would like, then I do go ahead and pick it up. Usually it's from QVC, but haven't started shopping yet. I know there's people that are probably already done with their Christmas shopping. This is a really pretty shade, a really pretty coral shade. Now I'm going to deepen up the outer corner with this shade right here, and I'm also going to run it in the crease. And I'm using a BK Beauty A502. That looks really good with the shade. They're all layering really well. Everything just complements one another in this palette. Now I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called Shell Yeah, and let me pick it up with my finger. Ooh, pretty. Like a peach to gold shade. Wow. That's beautiful. Guys, these are just, they're more beautiful in person. Like you almost just have to get it home and then play with it, because I think the lights kind of drown out what the shade really looks like. I'm going to go in with a damp Morphe M124 to finish applying that shade. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of this red right in here. Okay, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go in with this one right here. And this is a shimmer shade. I'm just going to run it all along the lower lash line. I'm probably going to use it damp as well. And I'm taking that on a Refer 26. So I'm seeing green in this. Let me see. It's a brown to green and to gold. Wow, that's so cool. Okay. Was not expecting that. These shades are just so beautiful. Okay, now for the inner corner, I'm going to clean off that Refer 26, and I'm just going to go back in with this shade and drag it down. Wow. That is a sparkle on that inner corner. Okay, so now I'm going to add some mascara and some more liner, and I'll be right back to show you the second and final look. Alright guys, so this is the second look with the Indigo Ink palette. Of course, I went in with more Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner, same mascara from Benefit, and for the lower waterline, I decided to go in with a yellow one. This is from NYX. It is the Epic Wear liner. This one is in the shade Cosmic Yellow. Love the way the look came out. Love the way both of them came out. Was not expecting this lower lash line, but I am not mad about it at all. Let me give you guys my final thoughts, and I want to compare this palette to two others I have in my stash, and they might be palettes that you have as well. Alright guys, so if you haven't guessed, I really had a good time playing with this Indigo Ink palette from Menagerie Cosmetics. I love these duochrome shades that are in here. I mean, they are so, so pretty. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about the palette. The matte shades performed really well, as did all of the shimmer shades. I mean, this is a really unique color story. I was really drawn to it. These are definitely my types of colors, and I like that they included shades, lighter shades, along with deeper counterparts so that you can create that gradient. And of course, all of the shimmer shades, like the duochrome shades, they're gonna complement all of the matte shades perfectly. I mean, get this home, start swatching it. I can't wait to swatch it. I have not swatched it yet, but I think you're gonna find there's gonna be so many different looks that you can create with this. And the easy part about this palette is that you could very easily create a look with two shades, one matte and one shimmer, and call it a day. That's how amazing this palette is. I think for $45, it is a very fair price for everything that you're getting. It is out of stock at the moment, but do sign up for that wait list. That way you can be notified when it comes back in stock, because I definitely think this is really nice to add to your stash. Now, while I was using the palette, it reminded me of the Udin's Eye Hummingbird palette, which is in collaboration with Tina from the Fancy Face. I have already reviewed this collection, amazing collection. I think as I'm filming this video, the last video, the Giant Wolves palette, which features Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner, that video has just gone live on my channel. But this is the color story of this Hummingbird palette. Let me hold it up in comparison with the Indigo Ink. Very similar, right? So maybe if you don't have this palette right here, you want to sign up for the waitlist on this one. This one is coming from the US and this palette ships from Hong Kong. Even though Woodin's Eye is a Swedish indie brand, their warehouse is located in Hong Kong and that's where the palette shipped from. It took about 7-8 days for this palette to reach me, for the whole collection to reach me over here at Woodin's Eye. This one took a little bit longer, but because I ordered it on the pre-order and then by the time it shipped, it was about 10 days for me to get this other one. But this one, again, currently out of stock. This one is in stock. And then if you picked up a Nets palette, which is this one right here, this is from her collaboration with Menagerie. This is the Serenity palette, which I'm not too sure if this one is in stock at the moment. It might be, but here they are side by side. That way you can see, draw your own comparisons. There's some differences. I mean, some slight similarities with the green, I think, and the blue. But if you're able to get them both, wow, what a killer combination this would be. Same great quality in both palettes. Amazing, amazing. And just really fun, like, artwork on both of them. Here's the Serenity artwork. And then here is the Indigo ink artwork. Really nice, really inspiring. I had a lot of fun playing with this new Indigo ink palette from Menagerie Cosmetics, but now I want to hear from you. Which look was your favorite? Are you team 1 or team 2? Leave it in the comments down below and let me know what your favorite Menagerie product is, if you have any in your stash, and if you don't, would this be something that you would consider picking up? I will have it linked in the description box just in case you want to sign up for the waitlist. I'd recommend checking it out. It is a nice US-based indie makeup brand, and it's always good for us to support small business whenever we can. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.